How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. We don't miss a single chapter review on One Piece, and we cover plenty of other manga on the channel as well, including discussions. So yeah, go check that out, hang out for a little bit, but do that at the end of the video. So yeah, getting into chapter 1028. This is an awesome chapter. This is hype. It starts off with a bang. So yeah, we have CP0, the ones that have actually been at Onigashima in the little safe room, I guess. That thing's got some fortified walls on it because they're just sitting in there clean, cool, not a problem. Anyway, he's sitting there like, are you calling me a liar? And the person on the Den Mushi with him is like, no, I didn't say that. Calm down. And he's like, no, seriously, you need to listen. There was a dragon, a full-fledged flying giant dragon. It was not Kaido. It matches the description of the fruit that Vegapunk made. Like, why are you not taking this so seriously? And the guy on the phone is just like, I don't really care, like, doesn't really matter to us. Just, let the pirates take each other out. And then here's this bombshell I was talking about that came really early on. If Kaido falls, the world government will annex Wano Kuni. The ships are already on the way. Hey, the post Wano arc is gonna be lit. All right, you know how we always get like a little tiny like post arc into like a pre arc to like shuffle from one to the next. Yeah, if this is what we have to look forward to after the Battle of Onigashima, a battle with the world government, hey, we got some stuff to look forward to. One Piece will not be slowing down after this fight is over. I'm just saying that right now. But anyway, we also get another piece of crucial information, and that is that the world government wants to capture Robin again. This isn't entirely surprising. Of course, they would still want to capture. It's not like that changed at all. But I don't feel like rehashing this. I don't want them to actually capture Robin and us actually have to go and get her back. We already did this once. We don't need to do it again. Immediately following Rob Lucci saying capture Nico Robin, because yeah, it turns out Rob Lucci was guy on the other side of the phone. Okay, great, cool, awesome. I like seeing him. He's a cool character. Anyway, moving on from that, the first thing we see, because we immediately cut to Robin and Brook. We see Robin saying, "You're so dependable, Brook," because Brook's just fending off all the fodder that are like, "Hey, it's Nico Robin, get her. Kaido would probably want her." And then you take a ice sword to the face. Yeah, okay, great. So, is this just going to be a setup to where we all go, oh god, we're going to retread this again, just to show us how dependable Brook is? Because Brook has not done a whole lot in Onigashima yet. I even made a video talking about Brook's role in Onigashima. You go scroll through the channel and check it out. Anyway, so I'm not even going to leave a link in the description. I'm too lazy to do it right now. But yeah, so is this just going to be a setup for Brook to finally do something? He will protect Robin. We won't have to go get her back because they won't be able to capture her in the first place because all of the Straw Hats are so much stronger and so much more dependable than they used to be without the captain being around. Last time Cypher Pole was around, the captain had to get involved. This time, Brook's like, no, I got it. It's fine. The captain's, yeah, he's fighting a Yonko. It's fine. This is kind of my job now. So, I don't know, maybe. That's the hope. That's the direction I kind of hope we go with it. Maybe a tag team between Brook and Robin. I'd be okay with that. Robin doesn't seem like she's fully out of it now. She seems like she's recovered a little bit, but hey, who knows? Anyway, moving on past this, we cut over to Momonosuke, still in dragon form, still hanging out, floating right alongside Onigashima, and he's sitting there just like, the flame clouds, come forth! Come forth! Come forth! It's not working. Okay, this is not okay. So many people are gonna die if I don't do this. Oh, God. Yamato, why did you leave? Why did you leave me alone? Like, oh, shit. Okay, crap. Okay, it's still not working. So, yeah, we learned that Momonosuke's having a little bit of trouble getting these flame clouds to work. Yamato also left him saying, hey, you got this. Don't worry. I believe in you. You know how they work now. You can do this. I'm gonna get out of here. I have to go take care of all those, explosives and gunpowder and all of that stuff that is stashed on Onigashima. If things do go for the worst and this thing falls, we cannot allow those things to make it even worse. I have to try and minimize the damage because, well, everybody else is tied up doing other stuff. So we cut to Yamato and we're climbing up the side of Onigashima and we get up to the top and we're in full puppy form. And it is adorable. I'm just saying that right now. It is. I don't care what anybody says. It is adorable. Officially the most adorable full Zoan form to date. So now we cut back over to Queen and Sanji fighting to end the chapter off for the final big continuous chunk at the end. And yeah, Sanji doesn't seem to be taking it too terribly seriously yet. Like, he is, but he's throwing out like punny attack names and he's not going all out. Like, this is not an extremely strong attack for Sanji's range of attacks. And Queen's angry. He's like, all right, seriously, knock it off. Take it seriously. Put on the raid suit. I'm tired of this crap. But Sanji's sitting there and he's like, dude, no, you don't understand the stuff that happened between me and my family. You know, they're not even family. You know, screw those guys. Screw you. I'm not putting the stupid suit on. No. Queen does not even respond to this. He just says, black coffee. Pfft, and immediately launches a laser at Sanji. Sanji's able to dodge this. Flips around. Hits the Diable Jambe, smacks him with a grill shot. Let me say, the detail of grill marks being added when Sanji uses grill shot, I just love that. Anyway, yeah, Sanji hits him with that. It doesn't really do that terribly much. He even mentions how thick his hide is. And this is when Queen decides to go into his full Zoan form again. And then Queen does something that none of us, and I mean none of us, saw coming. So he's sitting there in his brachio form, and he lines his body up perfectly, like parallel, just flat, just one straight line. And with his tail, he smacks a wall behind him and sends the core of his body shooting out like a missile, like a snake missile. And he is now a snake. Bro, I hope Oda does not have to take drug tests at work to be a mangaka for Shonen Jump. Because if so, guess what? There's one coming down the pipeline, and we might not get to see the end of One Piece. Because there is no way that man thought of that while he was sober. Hopefully it was just alcohol, and he'll be able to keep his job after he has to take his test. I'm just saying, that was absolutely wild. What in the actual hell? Okay, anyway. Queen shoots out like a projectile and ends up wrapping around Sanji real quick. Starts going on about, yeah, all these kinds of armament hockey masters have been crushed by this move. He tells Sanji that maybe I'll let you go if you actually show me what the Germa are capable of. Sanji refuses. So he's like, all right, you know what? Fine, we'll take this a step further. You see my torso over there? I ended up installing Lancer rockets into the shoulders, and once I mention them, they're gonna blast off and blow you to smithereens. Well, Queen just mentioned the rockets, explaining the whole concept of the mechanism to Sanji, so they shot off and hit Queen. And this was hilarious. Queen's sitting there, still got Sanji in a hold, being blasted by his own body, just scream like, ah, damn it, I was just mentioning it. I didn't actually mean to shoot the Lancer rockets off. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. People are screaming like, Queen-sama. He falls to the ground, ends up letting Sanji go, and then he looks over, he's like, whatever. He's already dead over there. He's whatever. Sanji gets back up. Chopper's freaking out, obviously, and he's got this weird, disgusting-looking, contorted form. Like, he looked gross. I'm just saying that. He looked gross. And he mentions that it just stings a bit, but he can still move around perfectly fine. So, like we have seen his siblings do before, he punches his metal-like body back into place. Yes, this was obvious if you asked me. If you didn't think Sanji was gonna get, like, the Germa body enhancement power stuff, after him saying his body feels weird after using the raid suit that was designed by the Germa for the Germa. He used it a couple times, then felt weird. Yeah, he's gonna become like his siblings. This was obvious. But being obvious does not mean it is not hype as all hell. This is hype, because Chopper goes screaming out like, Sanji, look out! Queen gets up like, you damn brat! takes his huge, just gigantic sword, slices straight across Sanji's like neck face area. Sanji just standing there like a boss, gets hit from behind, just ding. Whole sword just snaps off. Sanji's looking like somebody just smacked him upside the head, not tried to cut him in half with a gigantic sword 3 times the size of his own body. He wasn't even defending. And that shit just tink. Excuse me? Thank you, Oda. That is how you end a chapter. Because, yeah, that was incredibly dope. Sanji's just sitting there looking like, huh? Not even, like, thinking of how to fight back or what to do next. He's just in his head thinking, like, man, I don't want to be a monster like my siblings. This is bullshit. Like, he's still thinking about his own problems. He's not thinking about Queen. He's not thinking about the fact that he just got struck with a sword and nothing happened. Queen is like, what in the hell was that? No. Not okay. Not okay at all. No. Why? No. Why is my sword in 2 pieces? You're supposed to be in 2 pieces. I take it back. I don't want to know what the German are capable of. That is a response that most of us would have, I think, if we tried to, cut somebody in half and the sword snapped on them. What? But yeah. This was dope. This was awesome. There's a couple things. The government thing with Robin, like, I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. Either way, this chapter was hype. I did not expect half the stuff that happened in this chapter. The other half I completely expected. But yeah, I'm down for it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the chapter. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.